Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day, and just stopped, and a mountain bike ride stopped and thought I'd make a video because I'm coming up to round 4 of chemo in a few weeks' time. So radiotherapy is complete, halfway through chemotherapy, and I thought I'd just share what's been going well for me and also a little bit about what's coming up, what you can look out for in the future. And let me start with what has been going well for me, because as a few of you might know from my previous videos, I found radiotherapy, I seemed to kind of slip into, got my head around mentally, and just felt like I breathed through it really. Whereas chemo has been a little more of a challenging thing, more of a mental challenge than actually a physical challenge, because physically I've had very few side effects, apart from a little rash, but that soon went after a bit of antihistamine and some cream, so I've been pretty lucky. But what I've noticed is that chemo really has been the mental battle, and it's good that I'm aware of that, and I think it also means that I can change it, because it's really has been. I was talking to a group the other day. I met up with the Maggie's charity at the Royal Marsden. The Maggie's Centres could have put on a brain tumour networking group, and I was talking to a few people there, and one thing, and I said, well, it's almost down to like the Friday that I take my last pill. Once I've taken it, I wake up on a Saturday morning and it's like, oh, I've suddenly got more energy than I had before, which shows it's a mental battle. So if it is a mental battle, it also shows that I'm putting pressure on myself that I don't need to, and that's something that we probably all do in life, and we can all do a little bit less of. So I'm learning to try and put less pressure on myself, and that's by living in the moment and just being present in every single moment, and trusting that I will handle whatever comes my way. And to a certain extent, very little has come my way through this. So that is one thing. I think what's also working really well is every morning I get up and I do my Wim Hof breathing and cold shower exposure, and I can't tell you how phenomenal Wim Hof is, how the method has just changed my life, built my confidence, and I think it's tapping into parts of the brain. It's doing all these weird and wonderful things, but physically as well, that I think is meaning I'm recovering from the treatment. It means I feel fitter when technically I could be feeling sick and having all sorts of things happen to me. So Wim Hof method, I'll say it again, please, this is built into my life now. It's the one habit that has stuck for so long now, and I've rarely had any decent habits that have stuck for that long. So Wim Hof method. Seeing the world through the lens of love is another one. I keep mentioning love, and the more and more I look at the world, the more and more I think about the wise people out there, the people who I think are wise, whether that's Tony Robbins, Robin Sharma, Deepak Chopra, Anita Mojani, who's written Dying to Be Me, a great book for anyone who's gone a cancer journey, who wants some inspiration. And the power of love. Love is an energy, and if we see the world through love, and Louise, my Reiki teacher, who I kind of go to, she said to me the other day, why don't you try kind of when things happen, just think, what would love do? So, you know, often I say that to myself. If something's rubbed me up the wrong way, I think, okay, Damon, I'm catching myself here. What would love do? And we go on from there. So fill your mind full of love. Look at the world through the eyes of love, and you really will change the way you look at the world. And what you need to do as well in the process of that, as well as keep your energy flowing. So negative thoughts are going to come into your mind. It's really hard to not have any negative thoughts. It's so hard to. But what it is easier to do is watch them come in and then replace them and let them go. The power of letting go. Let go of those negative thoughts. And I'm not as good at this. I need to work on this really a lot more. I need to practice this on more of a daily basis. And I actually notice when I don't do this as much on a daily basis, that if I don't kind of let go of negative thoughts, that it kind of comes to a point where I'm feeling almost, I can feel a physical block in my body, and just say, let go of anything that's holding you back today, Damon. Let it go and just be present in the moment, and be love. Be the change you want to see in the world, be the love you want to see in the world, because it really will change the way you see everything. And the world right now, as we all know, needs a lot of love. So why don't you be another loving influence in the world, because it really will change your world. So Wim Hof, love, letting go of negativity, being present in the moment. And you know what, the final thing I'm going to end on is not getting attached to a journey, and by that I mean, as an example, through through chemotherapy, I like to have a little routine that I get into, and routines are great, but I think we need to be open to the fact that routines can be broken sometimes. You know, that stuff happens and you won't always have to do your routine in a particular way, and when it doesn't happen in a particular way, I get a bit angsty, and I've kind of noticed that. So letting go of an attachment to my journey and my route being a particular way. Maybe look at it, I'm starting to look at it as I'm at the top of a ski slope, looking down, and there's so many different routes, so it doesn't matter what route I'm going down, that's the way I want to go. And if I don't want to go down, I want to go slightly right, then I go slightly right. So letting go of attachment to a particular journey, and just get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with the unknown, because that is the only known in life, the unknown. There's a few other knowns, but that is certainly one of them. So those are some of my learnings. If you are on a cancer journey yourself, or you know someone who is on a cancer journey, then please get in touch, or follow me from afar, from Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and just, not everything I say will resonate with you, but some bits will. And if one thing I say can help someone on their journey just become a little bit more positive and release that fear, releasing fear, wow, because fear is just catabolic energy that's draining us. If we can release the fear, then our bodies can start to repair a lot more. So if there's one thing I say that can help people out of everything I say, then perfect. That's I've still got a long way to go, but that's my aim, just to help one person with one thing I say, out of everything I'm saying, because I know I talk a lot. So please do like and share this with anyone you think could benefit. I'm happy to talk to people. I'm also in the process, I'd love to support people from a coaching perspective if they're going through an illness or a cancer journey. And because I haven't done this yet, I've got my coaching skills and abilities and my training. I've got years experience in coaching now, as well as my qualifications. So because I haven't actually coached anyone through that type of journey, I'm very open to offering, a reduced, so it's up for discussion essentially. I want to learn and I want to give back, so I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement, because the main thing is just to support other people. It's not about the money for this side of my business. This is my work to support the cancer community, so please spread the word on that. Things to look out for me coming up is basically my longer videos are on YouTube, so those are ones typically where I'll play the guitar or sit down on a bench like this and have a good chat, but everything else, all my shorter videos and my posts, the positive things that I like to post on a daily basis. I did one recently about letting go, are on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Most of it's all on Instagram, to be fair. I'm also doing a lot more writing. That's probably why I haven't done as many long videos. In particular, I've also written a letter to Terry, my tumour, because I've decided that he's me, so I need to show him love. I've cut him out in the cold for too long, so I'm starting to love him because he is me, and I've written a letter to him. So that might sound absolutely bizarre to you, but I'll be posting a lot more blogs, which you can find on my website, and I'll post them on social media, but have a look at my website, www.adaptandflow.co.uk, and I'm going to try and make my website into a lot more of a resource for books, videos, sharing, just so people they don't have to use my services, they can just go there for source of information of how to improve their lives and get their best out of themselves, become best versions of who they are. You can also see me on some podcasts coming up. I did an amazing one with Christina Lord recently, so that's on my it will be on my YouTube channel soon, but I've posted the links on social media, and I've got another one with Stephen Drew from the Social Network, the Architectural Social, Stephen, coming up next week, which I'm really looking forward to. That'll be talking about my transition from recruitment into coaching, and looking at the architecture industry, as well as how we can generally improve people's lives, and because that is the aim of the game, to leave this planet in a better shape than the one I found it in, or the one we found it in when we came into this planet, or into this world. Anyway, that is enough for me for now. because I'm going to let you enjoy your day, and I'm going to get home and do some more work. But be you, let go, believe in yourself, just find that inner strength, because it's in there, trust me. You have so much inner strength inside you, and I honestly believe, I've been through a lot now, and I really do genuinely believe that we can do absolutely anything if we put our minds to it, absolutely anything. So take a step back, trust yourself, breathe, motherfucker. That's what Wim said. I'm not swearing, well I did swear, but Wim said it first. And be you, because everyone else is taken. And I know someone else has said that, Oscar Wilde I believe, but it's a great phrase. Be yourself because everyone else is taken. So keep being you and believe in you. Peace out, adapt and flow, much love.